Thank you very much for joining early in the morning. We are reading from the first verse of Manahasiksa, the instructions to our mind. And currently we are reading the commentary by Sivaram Swami Maharaj. Saptasur, the card demon, personified pride, which arose from residual bad habits carried over from previous lifetimes. Trunavart exemplified pride from scholarship. Yamala Arjun epitomized pride due to aristocracy or high birth. Kalyanag represented pride which arises due to crookedness or a devious mentality. The sacrificial Brahmanas, the Vedic Brahmanas, or the Jnanic Brahmanas personified pride due to position in Varna Ashrama. Aristasura showed pride which arises due to practicing false religious principles. Kesi represented the pride which arises from being materially situated in spiritual life, such as being a guru, sannyasi, or in some big position and becoming proud of that particular situation. From these seven pastimes, we can see present the six elements of pride that Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaks of: illusion, deceit, pretense, ignorance, deviousness, and offenses or aparadh. It's so nice that we get repetition so we can maybe imbibe in our heart. This is the first thing we need to do, is to remove the pride. The particular lilas that these demons or materialistic engage in with Krishna fall under the heading of pride. From our limited perceptions, reading this lila may not have much deeper value than hearing any other pastime. But a deep insight is illuminated by the directions we read from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And thus, we can understand that while reading these stories, we should be very open and pray to Krishna that we become free from the illusion of pride, which comes due to scholarship, aristocracy, and so on. Raghunath Das Goswami says, quote, throw out pride, unquote. But how will we throw it out? Bhaktivinoda Thakur recommends that we read all of these seven pastimes relating to pride, dambhan hitva, if we want to become free from pride. Krishna will actually remove that pride within our hearts when we have a great desire to be purified by reading and giving careful oral reception to these particular pastimes. The verse then read, Ratin apurvam atitaram. Rati means love and apurvam, unprecedented. So the full meaning is a great unprecedented love. These words in and of themselves are very meaningful. The nature of love of Godhead is that it has no precedent. It has not been freely made available or bestowed until now. Thus, it is unprecedented. The word, quote, great, unquote, in this context means It is actually the greatest love which a jiva or living entity can contain or possesses. If we remain diligent about this, our process, we have to be extremely careful when Krishna bestows some kind of mercy, some good qualities, very detrimental it can become if we don't keep our consciousness in a properly. That's the reason we should never take any credit. If something that we may have good things in our life, all the credit should go to our spiritual master. Nothing that we should be proud of. And this is we have seen in many, many institutions. The leaders fall down because of the pride. So pride we have to curb by remain. And that's the reason our Acharya says, Tranodapi sunichana taro api sahisnuna amanena manadena kirtaniya sadahari. That verse we should always remember. Anything that we have good is due to Krishna and Guru, not with our own effort. We should never take any credit whatsoever. And whatever the bad we do, we should be totally responsible for it. Hare Krishna, wonderful message to be dwelling. So let's become free from the aparadh. One of the things while we chant the holy name at least. Be attentive.